So here we have the BMW 320d Touring M Sport on a 17 plate. I'm going to show you around the outside of the car first of all, and then we'll hop in and I'll run through a few controls on the inside. As you'll see from the outside of the car, it's a 5-door car with those M Sport alloys and tinted windows around the rear. Let's start off inside the boot and then we'll work our way around the rest of the car from there. So just before we approach the boot area, you'll see we've got those twin exhaust pipes. This car's also got reversing sensors and a reversing camera. The tailgate opens with one push of the key, as you can see. And as we approach the boot, there's loads of boot space as you may expect, and those seats fold down in 3 individual sections as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then I'll jump in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that it's in fantastic condition the whole way around. Really lovely looking car, especially in black. Just before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. As you can see, you've got full leather seats, which are in fantastic condition, as are the carpet areas. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we've got the fuel gauge, followed by the speedometer, then the rev counter, and on the far right, the oil temperature gauge. At the bottom there, you'll see the trip computer, which includes the total miles on this car, which are only 2,845. Pressing the button on the end of the indicator stalk will change the information that's displayed up there for various different pieces of fuel economy information. Backing out to the steering wheel, we've got cruise control and speed limiter on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side we have stereo controls as well as voice activation for the phone. So hit that button, ask it to dial someone in your contacts list, and it will do that for you. The phone itself is set up over on this screen. So this is BMW's business nav. You can see that it's moving through the various options. All of that is done using the iDrive system, which is just here. So this controls everything that you see on the screen. So turning this will take us through the various options. We can then select things. We can move it over to the right, to the left, up or down to select various different options, which I'll show you now. So for example, satellite navigation, we push the button down. It opens up the navigation menu where you can then input a destination. You can view the map. When you're on the map, if you want to access this menu on the left, you just jog the dial over to the left and it'll open up that menu where you can then input guidance at the top here. You can turn off the volume for the spoken instructions. Pressing the menu button back down there will take us to the main menu. So you can pair a phone. Once you pair the phone, you can make and receive phone calls. You can also stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio. This car also has a CD player, auxiliary input and USB input as well. And when it comes to radio, we've got DAB digital radio as well as FM and AM. Also displayed up on this screen, if I pop the car into reverse, is the reversing camera for the car, as you can see just there. Really clear camera and also reversing sensors as well. So both things at the same time. Working our way down, we've got the CD player and then the dual zone climate control. So you adjust the temperature independently on the left and right hand sides of the car. The fan speed in the middle just here. And then either hit aircon down in that bottom corner or hit auto and it will maintain those temperatures for you. You've also got heated driver and passenger seats as well. Beneath that, we've got the 6-speed manual gearbox. And then next to that, we can change the various different driver modes. So comfort is where we are at the moment. We can put it in Eco Pro or Sport. That will change the firmness of the steering as well as the sensitivity of the accelerator pedal as well. And that off button there, that turns off the traction control. The iDrive we've already briefly touched on. You can see that you've got the main dial here, and then these buttons will take you to the instantly to the main menu, media, radio, telephone or satellite navigation if you wish to just go straight to those menus. And then all the way back in the central armrest, we've got the auxiliary and USB input. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, feel free to give any of our MJA sites a call. We'd love to hear from you soon.